What we do here is go back.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it on time. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another live stream. We got our Frankenstein figure. How long was that blacked out like that? I hope it wasn't very long. Anyway, we're good. We're ready to go. I'm just going to set up my music here in my ears. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. Perfect. Alrighty, so what's up? James Melton, what's up? Paul Tartrella, how's it going, guys? The Skull Squad in the house. How you guys doing? As always, if you want to support this channel, you want to get that little skull, you see them little skulls next to their names in the chat? There's a link down below that says join. You click that link. You get yourself some more information about that. It helps the channel provide you more videos like this. Also, the design that you see me doing here today, this design is available for free down below in the links down below in the description. There's a link to my imager. And you can go on there and download this so you can try it at home for yourself. Following our quick little tutorial. All I've done is printed it out on a piece of paper. I used a little bit of spray adhesive on the back of the paper to stick it onto our thicker paper. And so you know what the thicker paper is. That's probably the most important part. What's on this? Oh my gosh, something got on it. Anyway, this is 140 pound or 300 GSM watercolor paper, 11 by 15 inch. I like using just a little bit bigger than the paper size so we have a little extra space. Go ahead and get yourself some of that. We're going to be using the Wicked Opaque paint sets today. We're going to be using 4011 reducer along with that. I have most of the Wicked Opaque colors already pre-reduced. We're going to be using the Limelight Green, the Phthalo Green, probably a little bit of black, a little bit of white, maybe even a little bit of blue, maybe even a little dioxazine purple. Up in this exercise. So if you want to get those colors ready, you're more than free to do so. Again, all I've done is stuck it on here. Then I went through, used an X-Acto knife like this one here, and I cut out my design. Again, the trick is to just lightly cover the paper with some adhesive. Don't overdo it. Don't overspray it. Keep it nice and simple. And I cut it out, and that's what we've done. Now today I'm going to be using multiple airbrushes, so I'll have separate colors set up. But if at home, you could always pause the video, and when you see me switch color, you could obviously switch the color, but it does help to just have multiple colors on separate airbrushes set up. It makes the whole process easier, faster, and yeah. I'm going to be using a variety of airbrushes. I use airbrushes from every brand. I use Iwata, Badger. There is a GSI Krios on here. And a Sparmax. Yeah, so those are the brands I'm going to be using today. I do use all the other brands as well, including Pache, including whatever. I have them all here, and I just got myself a whole bunch of more quick disconnects, and we're going to be setting them all up. So, yeah. What's up, Martial Artistry? What's up, Aaron Southstrom? How's it going? Yeah, what's up, Blue? What's up, Gomez Trujillo? What's up, Phil Brooks? How's it going? Well, how's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good weekend. And anyway, we're going to get started. We're going to start by adding a background to our picture. So we're going to peel off all the background. Look at that. Oh, your boy did a good job cutting today. Look at that. Just peel the background off. Now, it's up to you if you want to keep this. It's always nice to keep it. So if you want to get a nice clean background, you can always put it back into place after we're done doing the background. And that'll keep your background from getting any overspray when we start doing the face. In this particular case, I am going to keep it so I can kind of respray it. And we're going to try to re-stick it back on there. And we're going to try our best to keep it all back into place. The Air Cobra, yes, the Air Cobra is one of my favorite airbrushes. I've ordered the replacement parts. I'm waiting on those, and then we'll be hissing all over again. But I do have, like I said, a bunch of quick disconnects here, so I'm gonna have all the airbrushes set up, and we're gonna have ourselves a good old time with just all the airbrushes. Anyway, guys, starting off today, we're gonna probably start off with the GSI Krios PS289. What's up, Tim Kirby? How's it going? So I'm going to clean this out real quick. Get my dump bucket out. Boom. I think I should probably have that other camera over here so it shows what I'm doing. What do you guys think? It's kind of just set up on the canvas as well, but I think it's so far and so little that you can't really tell what the hell's going on anyway in that camera. And I think we're going to lay purple in the background. And the reason I'm going to use purple is because we're also going to use some purple on some of the tones inside of the Frankenstein's face here, mainly on the lips. Maybe we'll use it to draw in some veins and maybe some textures and stuff, but I do know I want to use purple, so I do want maybe make the background a little bit purple. And yeah, so I'm just shaking up the purple. Again, my paints here in these bottles, I have pre-reduced these about 15%. I've kind of gone back through and made sure that they're all nice and really nice and smooth. Now I just shake them up real good. And as long as you have a nice sealed bottle like this, the Createx paints are perfectly fine to pre-reduce. And you just shake them back up. And you got yourself a nice smooth spray and paint. Cool. All right. Now, like I usually do, I'm going to use a background stencil. And in this particular case, I'm going to take the texture side of the mosaic kit, available at mikesbrush.com. I'm just going to lay this in. We're going to use that right along the edge. And you can use whatever stencil you have available at home, but this one is one of the ones that we sell. Bam. I'm just laying it in a little lightly. I don't want to overdo it. It kind of has like a camouflage kind of effect. And that's all I want. I'm going to comb around the edge. Boom. Now, if you look on the design, the original sketch that I drew up, I have like these drips. Now, I wasn't quite sure where I was going to go with those drips, but I think now I have it here, and I think a little couple of purple fades, you know, kind of going down would look really good. So, yeah. Right on, honey. Blue. What? Thank you so much for the $20. You're amazing, Blue. You're amazing, Blue. You're my boy, Blue. Yeah, so I think now I'm just going to go ahead and go in a little closer with the purple. Bam, look at that. It's really going to make it pop. I always like seeing people's results, so if you want to try this at home, tag us, do that good jazz, that's fine. And so all I'm going to do is take some dagger strokes, right? I hope you've been practicing your dagger strokes, everybody. Have you been practicing your dagger strokes? Practice your dagger strokes, like simple stuff like this, like adding some just nice dagger strokes going down. Just kind of vary them out. You know, a few here, a few there. Bam. Nothing too crazy, but it gives it a nice little drip effect. And there we go. I'm going to kind of bring our fade out a little more. I'm just going to blend it in a little nicer here. Bam. Just nice and simple, quick. I'm going to go ahead and put the purple down. And then we're going to start peeling. But I'm going to give this a second. I'm going to give this a quick little spray. Our outside piece, I'm going to give it a quick little spray. And we'll try to stick it back on. I'm going to give this a quick little hot second. It's already dry, so it should be good. Just give it a second to dry. Now here's what I mean when I say light. Right? You see how far this is? Right? Give it a pre-spray, make sure it's spraying good. Light. Okay? From far away, quick. Just a quick little pass. That adhesive is not very strong at all, but it's strong enough to hold, you know, anything you want. But also, if you do overdo it, it'll hold way stronger than you want it to. So you gotta be careful. Be careful with that shit. Alright. So I'm gonna play this a little different. And I think, trying to decide. I'm going to do the, what is it, phthalo green and limelight green. And we're going to push and pull with that to do all the green of the skin. And we'll get that all done in. We'll come back, do the mouth and such. I'm also going to load up some black. So we have the black for the mouth and the nostrils and just maybe the darkest shades. And we're going to work that in nice and light. Might even further reduce the black just so it's super smooth and super light. And yeah. And then we'll come in with the purple for the eyes, maybe for the mouth, the lips. So, gotta load up all these colors just so I have them ready. So I'm gonna load up the phthalo blue, the green light, the limelight green, and the opaque black. So what kind of spray adhesive? It's this one right here. Now there's a bunch of them, but as long as I think the repositionable part, is one of the most important things. But I would not yeah, don't try to do like a max quality like spray adhesive, like a 3M Super 77 or something. That's when you start running into issues where it's like it's the paper's stuck so strong that you have issues getting it off. Also, make sure all your cuts along all your edges and stuff are really nice, because that also can mess up how well your adhesive works. This past week alone, you've done 4 Frankie shirts. Cool. Go. We're gonna load up phthalo greens first. Loaded. You know the good thing about having these caps in different colors too is that now I could like load up a color, and it's like, okay, I know the phthalo green is in the black cap. The scimitar should still just have black in it. This one should be good. Yeah, no problem, Marshall. Don't like. I do have the 3M Super 77, but I don't use it for this. I use it for like when I'm doing shirts and stuff. I do like to use the 3M Super 77 when holding stencils onto shirts, because it just seems to hold it a little bit better. So. Black is good. What's up, Easy Airbrush? How's it going? Whoa. Yep, for sure, guys. So yeah, we still, if you can, reach any help to the people of Ukraine, which are still suffering and having a bad time. Definitely. It's still weighing on me, man. It's weighing on me as a person, as a human. So, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and just peel off. Do you see these pieces around the eye here, on the top? I'm gonna just peel those off. And take those off. Now we're going to start with the ears. So let's get the ears off. Bam. And we're going to just go ahead and just draw in our ears. shield. You can build up. I was gonna freehand it in, but I'm trying to also keep the stencil from moving at the same time, so using the shield to kind of hold it down is a good way. Just keep that down. Just use the stencil, you know, a little ridges in here. We're going to come back in with limelight green. Almost looks yellow compared to the solid green. Cool. Then I'm just going to hit that little edge with black. Just to really push the ears to the back. You know, make them look like they're behind. Simple. $26 viewers, huh? Nice. I didn't even know. Yeah, if you guys could hit that like button, it always helps. I'm going to switch down here to the neck. And I'm just going to go ahead and start with this outside parts. Edge off, there you go. Get that one off. That one off. Now we can get the center part off as well. Edge, these kind of going down, don't overdo it, and then you're just freehanding the Adam's apple right there, you see that? And then we're going to bring in our ridges for our like neck wrinkles. Right. Just bring in that nice shading down, and then we're just going to bring these out. Off. All I'm going to do is just simple, just make it look round, and we're going to come in on one side, and then on the other side, see that, simple, boom, boom, get that top edge, bam. Switch to the limelight green. Pretty much just kind of hit it in there. nice and easy. Gonna switch to the black. Just bring the black. You see that line too? Just freehand in a nice little stroke coming in. And that's gonna give these kind of just soften up that edge of that hard line, but it's gonna still look pretty nice and defined. And you just bring in shadow. Hit your atoms up in there. And then if you want to hit those nice little wrinkles. Right, now you got the neck. Switch back to the phthalo green. What's up, Total Preen Enterprises? How's it going? Liked and shared. Thank you guys for all the support, liking and sharing. What's up, Wind Bathorn? How's it going? From the Netherlands. Nice. I hope you're nice and safe. I love monsters, he says. I like it. I dig it. All right, so now we're at the face, and we're gonna start off with the nose and stuff. We're actually gonna peel off most of the face, and we're gonna leave the eyes behind, like the white of the eyes. So, Paul Tarchala with the $10, sir. Thank you very much. You are an amazing supporter of the channel, always providing us with so much support. Dude, you guys are always so amazing. So, thank you again for all the support. I still don't know what to say. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to do a dance every time I get a donation? It's like, donation dance, donation dance. Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you, Blue. So you guys are awesome. So all I'm going to do is we're going to start off by peeling off most of this stuff. And I forgot my peeler. There it is. We're going to start off by peeling back the cheeks. See these cheeks? You can pull these down. Bam. You pull the other side also. We're going to just pull that down. Boom. Now you notice that we took these off, but we haven't hit them. I'm just kind of letting the overspray just, do its thing there, and that's kind of where we're going to go. But at this point, I just want just a light hit. Not heavy, just a light little hit with the phthalo green. We're going to come off this top edge here, bring in some phthalo green, just shade it down. Make sure you don't go all the way to the edge, just a quick little shade down. Boom. Simple. Right? Now, for the stitching, I've cut out the stitches, but that line in the middle, I'm not going to worry about that for now. We could do that line in, before we peel off the stitches by just literally painting in a line. It's going to be super quick, super easy. Now we're going to peel off the nostrils. Right? Boom. And we're going to peel off the top upper lip. Like, what is that part? What is that part called between your lip and your nose? What is that top where your mustache sits? What is that part called? Anybody know? Alright, so make sure your stitches stay behind. Boom. Use the phthalo green. And we're just going to come off the top there. Boom. Come around and just bring that shading down. Same thing on the other side. Boom. Now this is probably the one part where I'm going to tell you to lay black without doing limelight green first. We're just going to hit the nostrils and these two edge of the nose here. So we're going to hit this and then right at that corner. Boom. And boom. Simple. Back. Get the phthalo green back again. We're going to peel off this part right here, if I could actually cut it. This is the one I need to cut here. So you can peel back to there. And you can fold that back. Make sure to leave your stitches behind. There you go. Right there. I like it when I work in the folds instead of just automatically being a cut. Always makes the stencil more interesting, I think. Lástima que es en inglés. Pues pregúnteme en español, pregúnteme. Que qué lástima que llegaste y esa fue tu primer comentario. Lástima. So I'm just going to shade off the top. Coming down. Same thing on the other side. It's just important to get that nice little shade right there. And then I believe we could peel off the rest of this, being careful to leave our stitches behind. It's called your philtrum. Oh, okay. Philtrum. I wonder why it's named that. Thank you for that. I knew I was asking the right people for the right answers. Alright, so I'm just trying to be careful to make sure to leave the stitches behind, because I did a lot of work cutting those, right? So you don't want to mess those up. You kind of want to make sure those stay behind. Oh no, that one went flying. There you go. Oh, man. So much little cuts. I don't want to miss my little cuts. There you go. We peeled it. We peeled it. We did it. We only missed one little stitch right here, and I don't even care. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. What's up, Ghost Race Picks? How's it going? The vertical groove between nose and lip is a philtrum. A friend of mine has it pierced. Oh, you're talking about this. I'm talking about like in general. What is this? Like, it's not your lip, right? Because your lip is here. So what is like the mustache part of your skin? That like that flappy. What is that called? Now I'm getting specific. It's like, wait, what is this called? Anyway, we got our Frankenstein here. Oh, look, we missed this. It's fine. We're missing one there. But you see our shading marks here? So we're going to use those to bring our shades kind of up off of there. Hit around the eyes, obviously. And just bring a nice cowl or brow like that around. And I'm expecting some of these stitches to fly off. Mark across there. Shading here. Bring shading all the way around. Fill up that brow. Now you can lay in some textures, which is what I'm going to do. Just in this particular instance, you know, like this edge of this stencil here kind of has like these. So I'm just going to lay some of these around. See that? I'm going to lay some of this here. That's just going to give our guy a different like look. As you can see on the original drawing, I kind of had that texture right there. Quick little way of adding it in. We're going to hit our shading off of our lips here. So going around the outside here. And down. Same thing with the nose. Shade the bottom of the nose, kind of going up. Yeah, I'm going to switch off to the limelight green. You kiss your mom with that lip tape. Oh my gosh. The head bone's connected to the neck bone. The neck bone's connected to the... Yeah. Yeah. You guys are funny though. So I'm just going to go in with the limelight green. I'm going to start kind of filling it in. Now, you can leave some of that white, shining through. Just kind of build up highlights like they're on the nose. Maybe you could do some of that right here. But I think it's important to actually kind of get it all nice and colored in. Even you see like those little areas like that where it's just a little bit already pre-highlighted, It's a way of just getting that little bit of extra depth and stuff while you're filling it in. Not everything has to be filled in all the way. You can just fill in some shades and some tones by just kind of going around and leaving some areas kind of bright. Just going around. Usually we could add those kind of those wrinkles across there. Alright, then I'm going to switch to the black. I'm going to peel off the inside of the mouth. The mouth. You see that? But before I start going and filling that in right away, maybe I'll give it one quick light pass, right? Because we don't want to just completely cover it right away with black. You want to build it up. We are working on paper, so you don't want to soak it. So give it one light pass. And then while we're at it, we're just going to use the black. And we're going to maybe come across our line there. Maybe we can start working in some of the shading here. Here's something else we could take out. These areas on the inside of the eyes, on each side right here, we can take those out. Bam. And we can hit those in. Boom. The upper lip. Yeah, the upper lip. I mean, that's I guess that's essentially what it's called. So yeah, the upper lip is a good one. I didn't know if there was a specific name for that. All right, so we're just bringing in the black. We're just kind of going around. Now you could use a shield. I just like to use a little freehand. I'm gonna kind of just build up the tones here, the nose, and bring in the philtrum. Is that what it's called? The philtrum, right? Look at your boy getting smarter every day. Right, bringing that shading of that brow. Right, and it's already pre-marked. Like that was the whole point of having those marks out there. And so you could already have them pre-marked there and ready to just shade. So you don't have to work too hard at guessing of where stuff is. Shade around the eyes a little bit. Maybe you want to bring out some wrinkles here, the eyes. Bring out that tiredness, or maybe the rest of the eyes however you want to see it. Shade out the bottom here, where the chin is. Bam. Make sure we get the inside of the mouth nice and dark now. Bam. Get these parts nice and dark too. Cool. Yeah, because his hand's just dancing across the paper. I'm sorry, am I blocking the view? Is that what I'm doing? I'm trying. Does that block the view? Am I doing too much? I don't know. Yeah, I just make it look so easy. I hope you can hear me though, what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm mumbling or not. Maybe I should turn up my headphones just so I speak louder. But then all I want to do is dance because I'm like, oh. Right, so we have the black, so let's not forget to do our stitch kind of going down here across these guys. Bam. Now, depending on how well you got those stuck on, you could bring in a little shading off of each side there. And that's going to really look it like it's pulling on the skin right there. Do that to these as well. So just a quick little tug each way. Make sure you're happy with the way your shading is looking before we move forward too much. Get the stitch across the bottom, get the shading on those. Boom. Alright, now we can peel off the eyes. Like that, and the eyelids. Start with the top ones, make sure to be careful with the stitches. Oh, like a boss, look at that. Switching to the phthalo green. Sound is good. Video is good. Design is good. It's looking good. Get it? Alright. We're good. We're good. Alright. Alright, so I'm just going to bring the phthalo green. And we're going to just kind of bring it around the top and across the bottom there. Just pretty much trying to make it look kind of rounded out. And if you want, you can come in here and make some wrinkles on this. Right, boom. We don't have to switch to the limelight green right away either. We could go ahead and just peel off the bottom one. Bam. And this one we're just going to hit right along that edge, but not on it. And then we're going to go around the bottom. See that? Just leave a little bit of white right next to the stencil right there. We're going to hit that with the limelight green. Eyes, bring them up and around. Now with the limelight green, you bring that limelight green all the way up on that. This is going to make the eyes look like they're kind of like bulging out a little bit. But we're going to still go in with some black and we'll kind of deafen down these edges a little bit once we're at the final stage. So don't worry too much right now if it looks a little too bright or something. We're going to tone it down just at the end. So next we're going to actually peel off. We have the limelight green loaded. We're going to peel off this part of the eye, this part of here. We have this piece and the other piece of the gum here. Down here there's some. Oh, that one came with a tooth. place. All we're trying to do is expose the gums, and we're going to come in with purple now. Dioxazine purple. Remember, we had it loaded from the beginning. All I'm going to do is hit this gums. I'm going to hit them in pretty good. I want that gum to be purple. And now the eyes here, I'm just going to hit it around the bottom edge. And I'm going to fade it going up. Nothing too crazy here, just simple. Right? I'm going to switch to the black. And we're going to hit our stitch on this eye real quick before we forget. Boom. Maybe shading off the stitch both ways. Bam. We're going to hit the very bottom of that purple with just a little bit of black. Bam. Hit the edge of our gums. Boom. Bim pam boom, ya quedó. Huh? Then we're going to peel off our eyes here. So we're going to actually peel off the white, what is normally the white part of the eyes, right? Peel that off. Now you can use the actual stencil part you cut off, or you can use a little freehand tool. Now we're going to do a shade in the eye a little bit. Off the top. Bam. And then we're going to bring a little shading around. Boom. Give the eye that roundness. This is where I was talking about we could kind of take the eyes back a little bit and smooth out and just make it look a little more cohesive by just adding a little black shading there. And then I want these parts that are normally black on people, I want those ones to just look white like that. I don't know what my fascination is with all white eyes is, but I like all white eyes. But that's pretty cool. Maybe what I'll do is just add a little black shading. There it is. Just off the top right there, just a little. We can always highlight it with some white. Alright, so we got that. And we're going to move on to the lips. We can peel off the lips. Careful with your stitches again. There you go. We're going to be mindful of that tooth that peeled off. I love seeing real life stuff happen, so I know it doesn't just happen to me. That's funny. Alright, we're going to switch to the purple real quick. Again, just being mindful of that tooth there. We're going to bring in some purple shading coming off of the teeth. Literally on both sides coming off the teeth. So we're going to just bring it out. And shade in right here. And again on the top, just coming off the teeth. And just some nice little strokes. And we're going to bring in a little shading around the edge there. There you go. Then we can peel off the teeth. And I do have them marked off one by one if you want to peel them off one by one. And we can switch off to the black real quick. I'm just going to use a little bit of black. And we'll start shading these in. That one's already off, so we'll just start with that one. Switch to that one and that one. Just give it a nice little roundabout at the top. you want to come in with some yellow, maybe I should have just came in with yellow, but no, it's fine. We're just using the black. Trying to keep it pretty simple today, but still nice. So I'm just going tooth by tooth. You see that edge? You can use that edge, but don't like overdo it. Don't lay a big black, hard shadow on the teeth. Just a nice little shade is all it takes. You see that? Just blending it in with the lips a little bit. That's all it is. That's all it takes. It's just light little strokes, right? I see a lot of people that just try to go real heavy right away, and it's just like sometimes it's just a little sleight of hand, just a little light little touches that just make it design, So just hit the edge, real soft like, boom. Peel off the last teeth, boom. Bam. And then now we can take off all our stitching. Let's see if we can get all the stitching off. Okay. Take off all the stitching. And we have the black already, so we're going to hit both sides of the stitching, and we're just going to hit a nice little dot on both sides of each side. Each little stitch gets two little dots, right? Boom. Same thing on the other side. Just two little dots on every stitch. There you go. We can take off our background. Oh, wait. Don't peel nothing yet. I'm not done. We're going to start with the rivets on his neck. Let's not forget the rivets on his neck. Oh. So we're going to start with these outer portions. And we're just going to use black. And just somewhere around the middle, I just want you to make a squiggly line. Oh, okay. I can use a shield for this. Just make a squiggly line. And from that squiggly line, I want you to bring a nice little shadow down, just like that. Hit the edge at the bottom, and hit the edge at the top. Nice little shade. Nothing too crazy. And the same thing, just repeat the process on the inside. Nice little squiggly line. Bring a shadow down. Same shadow at the top and the bottom. this part. So what we're doing is creating just like a little metallic chrome kind of look. It's just using a nice little squiggly line and shading it down and then around. Nothing too crazy. Same thing on these. Take this last part out. Boom. We're going to hit that edge at the top and the bottom. Boom. Now we're going to bring in our squiggly line. We're going to shade down. Squiggly line. Shade down. Bam. Now we can do the bones at the bottom of his neck here. We're going to start with the very bottom one. And just use your best knowledge on what vertebrae look like to create a vertebrae-like figure. Don't have to be nothing too crazy. There we go. Now we can peel off the back. Now we can peel off the back. Bam. We have our Frankenstein. Now, on the original too, I also have hair. And that's kind of what I'm going to do at this point. Now I'm just going to do freehand. I'm just going to come in and just come in right off that edge right there. Just a little bit of black. And just kind of give him some crazy hair. Those dagger strokes that we talk about all the time. And then bring it into the front of his head a little bit. Get that hair in there. There you go. Crazy looking Frankenstein. If you want, like, I like my Frankenstein without eyebrows, but if you wanted to, you could bring in some eyebrows. But from here, I'm just gonna kind of go in and just a little bit of freehand details. Just accent some of this stuff. Once it's already kind of in place, you can kind of just play around with it, see what you want to accomplish. And you can kind of deepen in your tones there. Maybe you add more texture to it. And you can just keep playing with it as long as you like. But what I've done today is just walk you through the basics of how to get through this stencil. It does require a little bit of time, a little bit of patience. A little bit of effort, you can also achieve the same look at home. What I'm doing is using just the black, just kind of come in, give everything a little bit of extra more depth and shading. Right. And maybe we'll come in with some purple. Right on, thank you guys. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm just gonna come in with some purple. Maybe we're gonna add some little veins or something kind of coming in here. yeah, and from here you just, you know, kind of have fun with it, play around. I think that looks pretty good. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, shout out to all the Skull Squad members for being part of the Skull Squad. I'll get you guys a head-on look. It always looks different when you're actually looking at it straight instead of sideways. So there you go. That's what it looks like straight on. As always, if you like today's video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this. If you want to support the channel and see more videos like this, consider joining the Skull Squad down below. Or you could always go to mikesbrush.com, order yourself a nice stencil, maybe a nice little skull stand, maybe a nice little skull cap like the ones I use on my airbrushes here. It all goes towards helping the channel provide you more content, more videos like these. So, yeah, I appreciate all your support as always. Shout out to all the members of the Skull Squad, everybody that I seen in the chat today. We had James, we had Paul Torchala, we had Total Paint Enterprises. I forget who else I seen up in there, but all you guys with the skull next to your name, thank you to all the Skull Squad members. Big shout out to Createx for providing the paint for today's video. They've been a great supporter of the channel, providing this paint to keep you guys learning, to keep you guys going, show you guys new tips and tricks, and show you guys how to get started airbrushing. So big shout out to them. That's it. That's it. Shout out to everyone, even if you just drop by, even if you're not a member of the Skull Squad, just watching the channel helps, you know, provide you guys with more videos, and it wouldn't be possible without viewers like you. So, with that being said, we're live every Sunday now, and we'll be bringing you guys more how-tos and whatnot like this. Yeah, I have my other station pretty much ready here. So next live stream might be a little bit more hands-on. I think like a 3D print or something, just so I could be sitting, and maybe a little bit more longer, just a longer live stream. So everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy your time. I hope everybody gives this a try. I'd like to see your results. Tag us on social media. Make sure you tag us on Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is you use. Just follow me, Mike's Brush. It's across all platforms at Mike's Brush. And yeah, I'll follow you back. We'll check out each other's stuff. And always have a good time. See you guys on the next one. Later, everybody.
What we do here is go back.